Hi, the Break Who Cares. And the Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders has been launched in the States. And now, I know people will say, why a random Brit is talking about the American pre-orders? But at the end of the day, I'm from the land of England. And in England, our pre-order's been done. Well, it's been a big story because obviously when they revealed the Switch 2, they announced the pre-order date, and then Donald Trump came in with the tariffs, forcing us to delay the pre-orders, and for weeks, people worry about the console price going up because of the tariffs, but lucky enough, it didn't, but sadly, the accessories, did enough. Yeah, it's bullshit, but at least you get the console at the price they announced. You know what I mean? So, what they're gonna do with this video? Well, there's a certain fanboy I got a video on about a couple days ago. Cyclops. He's back, and he's back with anger. Yep, aka tipster. Honest to God, honest to God, this person is just a PlayStation fanboy. He talks more about the Nintendo Switch than the platform he's actually defending, you know what I mean? Which is basic crazy. And honest to God, the way he, behaved that night, then people were getting excited to pre-order the next Nintendo console is so cringe. And even people who couldn't get one, the way he's replying to them is like, dude, shut the fuck up, you know what I mean? And again, I'm not saying Nintendo Switch 2 don't have problems, because I called it many times. But to be this obsessive, be online 24 hours a day, just hate posting a console, it's quite cringe. So, we'll get through from some of the tweets he made last night during the pre-orders. Sorry? Took a lot of refreshing, but I got my Switch 2 pre-order in.
I'm just glad I decided to skip this overpriced handheld.
I'm sorry, but what the fuck? You know what I mean? Souls is happy to got their pre-order, and the first thing you're going, I skipped it. I skipped it. I'm like, dude, no one cares. And again, you don't get one. Whatever. And this is a thing too. And this is a thing too. I'm not saying, the Steam Deck or the PC handhelds are not better value. Of course they are. You can get, like I said before, Steam, and you can mod it, you know what I mean? Yeah, you can mod the Switch too, but yet, if you play it online, you're 9 out of 10, you're gonna get banned, you know what I mean? With a Steam Deck or a PC handheld, you can put any OS system on there. You can play basically loads of retro games in, ways that I cannot say on this video. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? But end of the day, it's a Nintendo console. People want it. And if you disagree with it, don't buy it. Move on. Instead, you go online on the keyboard. I made it and I got one. I'm like, dude, get a fucking life. Know what I mean? So I find that so freaking cleansed. It's back crazy. Whew. Then he continues with, didn't get your Nintendo Switch 2 and about to jump.
You guys are doing it. You didn't. That thing is all keycaps, $80 games, and overpriced accessories.
So, okay. We'll get, through that tweet slowly. First, about your dogs in the butt. Again, it's his choice. He'll buy the Switch 2 or not, know what I mean? And Mikey Keith, yeah, funny joke, you know what I mean? Because there are a lot of people that are disappointed that he could get a pre-order, you know what I mean? Funny day. But let's get started with the $80 games, which I thought, okay, yeah, it's bullshit, but more people are saying that, so people are not actually defending that, so that's one thing you can move out of the way. And overpriced accessories, yes, in a way, but again, that's because, again, the tariffs thing, what's going on. If they had done that, the console will cost more. Again, I'm not defending it, but like I said, it's better to have the console announced price than actually increase the console price, you know what I mean? And also, I love that you're defending, you're calling this, meanwhile, the PlayStation 5, 5-year-old hardware is getting a price increase. And the Plus 2. So again, a bit hypocritical, isn't it? And then you got the old key cards, which it's not all key cards. It's only like 10 games that can have key cards, and even then, that is the choice of the developers. And yes, so you tell have more power saying no, you have the whole game onto cartridge. Yes, but end of the day, if you go to PlayStation, Xbox, they do have games that does not have the whole game on the disc, as you see with E.R. Jones on the PlayStation 5. That don't have the full game on the disc, and also what I call Cyberpunk 2077, which don't have the DLC on the other version on the PS5, but meanwhile on the Xbox and the Nintendo Switch 2 version got the DLC on the physical copy. So yes, you're making yourself look like an idiot here, you know what I mean? Honest to God, it is freaking mental how you're behaving here. Then you tweeted this.
It's been like 40 minutes and nobody pre-ordered this. PS5 sold out in seconds when it first got released.
I was going to answer straight away, but someone beat me to it in seconds with this. What do you mean nobody? Target site literally crashed, and Walmart and Best Buy have queues set up. Are you really that stupid? And then he replied with, are you fucking retarded? I'm sorry. The reason why he's fucking stupid here, that person who's replied to him is 100% right. You go back to the PS5 launch, right? In the UK, the launch was a disaster where people buy multiple at once, and it was sold out in seconds. Yeah, TikTok is right about that. It was sold out in seconds. But since then, these shops have set up a system, that makes sure that you're human, you're allowed one at a time. So that way it takes longer to, buy these consoles now, like queues and stuff like that, to try to stop the website crashing. Now, did it work? Kind of no, because it go by what I went last night on the pre-orders on the Switch 2, a lot of people got their orders, got it cancelled, or, it was stuck in the line forever, know what I mean? So yes, it's not perfect, but I still think it's a lot more better with how the PlayStation 5 was launched. Honest to God, when I got my PS5, it was like a Mad Max, know what I mean? A man for themselves, know what I mean? It was mental. I just find that so hilarious that he tipped do not see that it's been 5 years since the PS5 came out. He probably tried to learn from that, and funny enough, it sold out. It sold out on all the main websites in the States. So I'm sorry, but your campaign, you made yourself like an ass and an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. And again, like I said before, if you do not like the Switch 2 or you do not like Nintendo, move on. That's all you do. Because all you're doing is advertise it more. That's all you do. You're advertising it more to people can peel all laugh at, you know what I mean? I've seen, the Switch 2. Oh, Switch 2. That's all you do. You're basically promoting the Nintendo Switch 2. You're doing the job for Nintendo, know what I mean? Which I find that freaking hilarious, know what I mean? And again, I hardcore Nintendo the last couple of weeks. Nintendo fucked some things up. I have. I've done videos on it. I've done tweets on it too, calling Nintendo on some of the bullshit stuff. But end of the day, people are still looking forward to this new Switch 2. They are. I'm looking forward to it in a way. I think it looks like a good hardware. It do look good. So, yeah. That was the Switch 2 pre-orders in a nutshell that night. With this fanboy who's obsessed. So, yeah. So, question of the day. Have you got your Switch 2 pre-ordered? If you have, I want to see what you're getting. Because, again, it's a good little conversation, you know what I mean? And also, if you like this video, please leave a like. And you want to see more like this in the future, like I said, please subscribe to my channel. This has been a Break Who Cares. See you on the next one.